You're watching by choice, or so you believe your will is free.
Village street, late afternoon. Hollow Valley looked like a postcard perfect rural village. White fences, flower boxes, warm sun. Low fog lies across the street like spilled milk. It moves slowly, as if it has intention. Elias, 11, deaf from birth, walks alone. In his palm, a small wooden figurine, shaped like a person, but with no face. He lived without sound long enough to read the world in faces and motion. Elias thinking, people think silence means nothing is happening. Silence is just everything happening without permission. He passes villagers. They smile politely, each smile identical, held a beat too long. Their eyes track him with careful focus, like they're trying to remember the rules. Elias thinking, I carve faces off because faces lie. Hands don't. Elias fingers tracing the smooth, faceless wood. A faint dampness on the grain, like the wood has started to sweat. A baker stands in a doorway. Unblinking. Smiling. Watching. Elias forces a small nod and keeps walking. He stops at a window. A child's handprint is smeared on the glass from the inside. Condensation gathers around it like a faint halo. Elias thinking, little mistakes show up first. The kind you only see when you're not distracted by noise. At the end of the street, the forest line, dark, still, too quiet. The birds are present, but none are moving. The trees don't sway. The leaves don't whisper. It's like the world is holding its breath. A dog sits in a yard, trembling, staring at the woods. It opens its mouth, but doesn't bark. Elias thinking, animals hear what I can't. But they see what I see. And that dog sees a wrongness with a shape. Elias glances back. Several villagers stand in doorways, aligned like statues, smiling softly. Elias thinking, today, they look like they're remembering how to be human. Like they practiced in a mirror. Elias' house, kitchen, early evening. Warm lamplight. Cozy. Normal on the surface. Mother sets plates. Father sits at the table with a newspaper. Elias watches their faces like weather. Father flips a page forward, then back, then forward again. A slow loop. No frustration. Just repetition. Elias thinking, home should feel safe. But tonight, everything repeats. Mother stirs a pot, then freezes. Spoon hovering mid-air. Eyes open, absent. Elias counts on his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mother blinks and resumes stirring like nothing happened. Father smiles at Elias, the same village smile. Elias thinking, a normal pause has weight. This one has teeth. Elias sets the faceless figurine on the table. Mother's gaze flicks to it a fraction too long, like recognition. Like hunger. Father folds the newspaper with perfect neatness and places it down, as if he's finished pretending. Night deepens. House hallway, night. The hallway is colder than it should be. Elias' breath faintly fogs. He walks quietly toward the bedroom, clutching his figurine. Faint sound seeps in, not loud, not clear. Elias can't truly hear words, but he feels them. He sits up slowly. Elias slides out of bed, barefoot. The floorboards don't creak, almost as if the house is holding its breath with him. He moves to the window and slips to the forest. Elias checked the woods behind him, slipping quietly among the trees. His breath stayed slow, barely stirring the silvery fog that weaved around thick trunks and roots. The trees loomed, grey in the moonlight, while the mist stretched and curled, moving when everything else did not. The ground, dappled with moonlight between shadows, looked like prison bars beneath his feet. Elias thinking, the woods feel like a closed door. And the in-hollow valley, just walked through it. He crept forward, never letting a twig snap, and yet, somehow, each step felt loud in the stillness. The night pressed in. There was energy in the air, a feeling of being watched, closely, by something patient and old. The woods thinned, and Elias edged into a clearing. A ring of villagers stood around a perfect pit gouged into the earth. They formed a circle so symmetrical that it looked wrong, measured, like a compass had carved their ends against the grass. The space bent awkwardly, those furthest away seemed somehow close at hand, unreal in how their shapes folded in and out of distance. The pit at the center was no ordinary hole. It gaped, a mouth shaped in dirt, its sides uncannily smooth, its edges too deliberate to be anything but made. A stubborn, chill mist poured from the pit, fogging Elias's breath in the air. The feeling was unnatural, wrong for summer, wrong for home. He peered inside. Something beat in the gloom, a slow, sticky pulse, as though the ground beneath the village breathed heavily and wet. Translucent membranes rose from the darkness, delicate, wet as dew. They drifted above the pit's rim, shifting like hands reaching for warmth. One slid gently across a villager's shoulders, settling like a shawl. There was no struggle. The villager let out a shudder, features relaxing, eyes blurring into a glazed, identical smile. Elias thinking, body snatchers, that's what people would call it. But this isn't theft. This is a trade. One by one, the villagers stepped towards the hovering membranes. Each was greeted with the same eerie tenderness. As they embraced it, relief flooded their faces, replaced only by the same hollow, easy grin. Elias's blood ran colder as he caught sight of his father in the circle. The man's posture was different now, head cocked, as if listening to music only he could hear. Then father's gaze met his, sharp and clear, his lips shaping two silent words, "Not you." Elias froze, muscles seizing. All at once, every head in the circle turned. Their attention moved as one, deliberate, patient. Then one membrane uncurled towards him, drifting inches from his skin. It didn't attach. It tasted the air, considering, deciding. For a heartbeat, Elias fancied it leaned closer to his mouth, not to his flesh, hungry for something deeper. Then it withdrew, floating back to the edge. Elias thinking, they don't want my body. They want my silence. Elias stumbled home. He slipped through the door, the house felt staged, as though every plate, every chair existed only to be seen and not to function. Mother sat at the table, hands folded, her smile gentle but fixed. On the tabletop lay his wooden figurine. He goes to the bathroom. The figurine has a face now. And the mirror delivers its verdict, silent, unavoidable. We practiced in you. Silence is a perfect room. You never fought the quiet. He snaps back to the reality and mother reached for him, brushing his cheek. Her touch was freezing, like thawing gloves with skin beneath. He jerked away. Her smile didn't change. Elias thinking, that's not a mother's touch. That's something wearing the idea of one. No one will believe me. And that's how it wins.
Another case file complete.